It's Barnes and Leslie. Welcome to Friday, and welcome to Ed Robertson from Bare Naked Ladies. Will be up with us. We have to clean this studio up, Fram.
Please, it's a mess.
Let's get it clean. He'll be up at 9:25 this morning. Right now, Celebrity Sleaze brought to you by McDonald's. Archways to Opportunity helps employees achieve their dreams. You want to learn more? Just go to mcdonalds.com.
Barnes, Bill Belichick criticizing CBS. I thought he was just a puppet.
Something's going on.
Not happy, expressing his disappointment over the portrayal of his recent interview, claiming it created a false narrative about his girlfriend, Jordan Hudson. Yeah.
I think it's the opposite of a false narrative. I mean, she's even got him wearing the sweatshirt with a tear in it, trying to look cool.
She was stopping the interview. Anyway, in a statement from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, where he has been hired, he clarified that he intended for the interview to focus solely on his book. I clearly communicated with my publicist that any promotional interviews would focus on the book. Unfortunately, that expectation was not honored.
Yeah, come on.
I bet Jordan came up with that.
You know it doesn't work like that. What happens anytime someone comes to us and says, we'll only talk about this? We say no. There's no way.
Things can't be off limit.
No.
Unless it's something like tragic or, completely personal. Other than that, yeah. Yeah, that was so awkward, and of course everybody's talking about it. Did you ever watch the new Roadhouse?
No.
With Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
I didn't know if you'd like it or not, but Guy Ritchie's going to direct the sequel with Jake Gyllenhaal, coming back, of course, as ex-UFC fighter Dalton. Actually, I thought Jake Gyllenhaal did a great job.
Really?
Guy Ritchie's everywhere now doing all this television stuff because, he directed the first few episodes of Mobland.
Yeah, dude's everywhere.
I know a lot of people still like the OG, Patrick Swayze, Sam Elliott. I get it, but this wasn't that bad. Are you ready for Wick is Pain?
What is that? Is that a documentary?
Yes. And listen, you have got to be in the whole John Wick universe to like this, but Lionsgate has released the trailer for Wick is Pain. It serves as a companion to the upcoming Ballerina spinoff movie, a documentary kind of going behind the scenes of the legacy of this whole John Wick franchise.
When we say John Wick is pain, it's kind of like a yeah.
No better union could have happened in the film business than Chad and Keanu.
They bleed Wick, they die Wick, and that's why it's so good. We might as well tell the whole story.
We were a tiny little movie.
We're shut down. I don't know how you find $6.5 million by Monday.
I took money out of my house. We are doomed. We are completely f***ed.
We were panicked. This is Keanu Reeves. You do not want to let him down.
Wick is pain. Wick is celebration. Wick is against the odds. Wick is friendship. Wick is love. It's all those big ideas. Yeah.
That looks good.
Okay, who is that smart to put together a documentary, and of course with Keanu Reeves? That was brilliant.
And what you don't know is we have huge screens here. Whenever we play trailers, we're seeing we're seeing it, and that has got like all this killer. You've got to plan so much to get all that.
God. It's unbelievable. I don't think I can say this on the air, but it's something I saw on the Dumois podcast. Who in Hollywood has the biggest...
Richard.
Yeah.
Richard.
Yes.
Richard picks.
Dumois gives their inside scoop on this week's episode of Come Together.
Do people send pics? And
oh, yeah. 100%.
What?
I used to get... Oh, yeah. I've gotten so many pics. Yeah. Yeah, tons. Have told me about, like, celebrity, like, who has a big and who...
Ooh, tell us.
Who, like, doesn't. Ben Affleck...
Does not
packing.
Oh, I would think he would.
No.
What about Justin Timberlake? I feel like he's got
Justin Timberlake snake.
Okay.
Gosh, I don't know. I used to post them all the time. People would get offended. And I'm like, why? Women's bodies have been objectified for years. Let's objectify some men's bodies.
Love that.
Whoa.
I agree. No,
I do it all the time. Now I'm like, I don't care.
Who cares? Like,
I know.
People break down a woman's body constantly.
Break
That's true.
down
Constantly.
from head
we
to
could
toe.
talk about your small little...
Exactly.
Wow.
But, Barnes, is this what we've come to? I mean, seriously, this is what we're talking about now on podcast?
Wow.
Let's do a little trailer. Barnes, sometimes your best teacher is a stripper named Santa Monica. What? Summer of '69. This is a coming-of-age movie. It's about a awkward high school senior. Of course, it's always the awkward senior, right? Who hires a stripper, played by Chloe Fineman from Saturday Night Live, to help seduce a classmate she likes. Let's look.
I thought this was a timepiece from the '60s. It's a different. I didn't realize it was the summer of that kind of '69.
That kind, yeah.
Wow.
I want to pay you to teach me how to 69 max. Okay, slightly more details.
All I ever wanted is Max Warren. What is he into?
Max loves to 69.
Every person on Earth was more sexually experienced than me. And then everything changed. I found my sexual fairy godmother in a strip club.
Let's start with what you know. I've heard of jobs. Is it when a guy puts his hands on the rim of your boobs and goes, ee-oo, ee-oo? So we're starting at 0. Yeah, don't do that. If you're a good dancer, you're good in bed. What do you think is going to happen if you get to 69 max? We could watch movies, braid each other's hair, like us. Oh my God, you really are a dork. I have never worn heels before. Let's hear it. Who are you? I am a sex machine! Yes, there she is!
It's too bad they don't put it out there, like on their sleeve, like what this movie's about. This is kind of like Porky's meets American Pie.
Somebody's going to look at that, like you said, and think it's like Summer of '69, Bryan Adams, whatever. No. It's on Hulu. It starts streaming May the 9th.
Hey there, I'm Paula Pant, host of the Afford Anything podcast. I help people make the smartest money decisions possible.
You should not do the 401k loan.
Reason number 4,872. Are we heading for a recession?
You'd be shocked.
Dumping it into the house?
Invest in flipping houses.
Mathematically the better option.
Paula Pant's really keeping us in business.
Because face it, money's too important to wing it. Review your budget.
Take the reins.
Sharpen your skills.
Do the thing.
Start a side hustle.
That will affect your life.
Right. Afford Anything. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You were a big 90210 fan, right?
Yeah, I mean, who didn't watch it?
Who didn't watch it? But so much nostalgia there. And of course, Jenny Garth has a podcast, I Choose Me, with Jenny, the pod. And of course, the most requested guest to come on the podcast, Brandon Walsh. I'm talking Jason Priestley. Is this a little awkward?
Your kisses. Now,
wow.
Okay, I know because you were kissing me, but watching him back, oh my God, you are an aggressive, really good kisser.
Wow, thanks, Jen.
How many women do you think you've kissed?
Boy, God.
Come on. Most people, if you were to ask this question, it would be like maybe a double digit, but I'm thinking triple for you.
Also on the same episode, she talked about how back in the day she professed her love for Luke Perry.
I remember that, but like you come on the podcast and she's talking about what a great kisser is. He almost was like, he seems sort of embarrassed by it.
Well, she's divorced. She's out there getting play, I guess.
She looks really good, by the way. And speaking of nostalgia, I mean, the Brat Pack. How much did I love the Brat Pack? Well, Rob Lowe was on with Dana Carvey and David Spade for Superfly, their podcast, talking about the Brat Pack and more.
Hey, what about this Breakfast Club reunion? Why don't you guys have an Outsiders reunion?
You know, we're doing St. Elmo's Fire Part 2. We are going to do that.
What? No, you are St. Elmo's Fire? Who's in it?
Fudd.
And everyone's coming back for this?
Everybody's coming back.
You were never really a Brat Pack guy, per se, right?
I mean, I know this, that I'm on the cover of that New York Magazine article that coined the Brat Pack.
Which one of those, if any, have blocked you? Go ahead.
All of them.
Anthony Michael Hall has blocked you. That I find
he is a nice dude. I saw him at the 50th.
He is a very nice dude. Did you have him on literally? We had him on Fly.
I did. He was great.
Fly.
He was great.
Charming, smart. Yep.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club for me is the best of that moment in time.
Wow, they don't make movies like that anymore.
They
don't like it.
It's all dog.
So I wish they could do a normal interview, a little corny, but that would be so big. Any of those movies coming back.
Oh my God, another Breakfast Club? Are you kidding me? I forgot that Rob Lowe has a game show on Fox called The Floor.
Yeah.
What can't that guy do?
He's got a lot happening. I mean, he's in so many different things.
Dave Matthews did something kind of inspirational. I mean, he did like a speech during their set at Jazz Fest. And I thought, way to go, Dave. This is really good.
But now you know why his shows are so long. He can't focus. He can't.
Oh, no, not even in his speeches.
He's all over the place.
And every time everybody screams, I think the world's going crazy, then it just gets crazier. And then when you think the world can't get any more crazy, it gets crazier. Sometimes when we talk about how we like to listen to music because it's an escape, but you know, the truth is, I think the reason we like music is because it makes us realize that we're all connected in a real way, and that you might not believe the same thing as the person next to you, but that's not the real world. And what's real is, and we all do, so that's what's real, because you know the truth is that you can groove together. So let's remember, every time a leader or a politician or someone tries to tell you not to trust your neighbor, just go, and then you just say,
what?
I literally thought he was going to start rapping. I mean, seriously.
Were they trying to like play him off his own stage? Were they trying to? It's really weird.
Dave. Now, we talked about how Bill Belichick was criticizing CBS over the backlash. Katy Perry is responding to the backlash over the Blue Origin space flight. She says
come on.
She remains, quote, battered and bruised, but focused on sending love to her detractors. She said, when the online world tries to make me a human piñata, I take it with grace and send them love. Well, she's also getting criticized over her new show, too.
Right.
The tour, which looks very unrehearsed.
Well, she's getting criticized by people not buying the tickets also.
Not buying the tickets, and then the show seems like seriously all over the place.
But don't you think if people were going to, beat her down, when they were, all those women on that flight were just being very boastful about it, and I think it just really backfired on them. But don't you think they should have told her, just don't say anything? Just move on. Like, keep going forward.
Yeah, I think a lot of it had to do with what she said when she came off about him feeling love, and it was very ethereal.
No, I'm saying now. Like, I'm saying, why react?
Yeah, now just don't say anything.
Yeah, just keep going.
Don't say you're battered and bruised or whatever.
Because no one's got sympathy for you.
At all. All right, all you Spinal Tap lovers. A new trailer for the 41st anniversary, can you believe it's been that long, re-release of the mockumentary This Is Spinal Tap has been released. Director Rob Reiner, originally released in 1984, humorously chronicles the misadventures of a fictional heavy metal band during their U.S. tour. It's been remastered, Barnes.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn it up to 11.
We are Spinal Tap from the UK. You must be the USA.
I wanted to capture the sights, the sounds, the smells of a hard-working rock band on the road. But I got more. A lot more.
You cut a naked woman on all fours, pushing a black glove in her face. You don't find that offensive?
Well, you should have seen the cover they wanted to do.
I don't care what they wanted.
Believe me.
The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Spinal Tap.
The numbers all go to 11.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
Let me ask you something, because it has been 41 years. This is going to be in theaters July 5th. A sequel, Spinal Tap 2, is going to be coming out in September. Do you think there's still an audience for Spinal Tap? I mean, I do, but I was just wondering what you thought since it's been so long.
I don't know. I was confused. I thought that this trailer at first was for the thing in September. It's kind of weird. Right. Can you double dip nostalgia? Like, will people care and want to go to a remastered Spinal Tap and then to a Spinal Tap 2?
Yeah, you just played like the remastered version, but then there's a sequel coming out in September, so maybe it's to help the sequel and re-remind people of the movie?
That's confusing.
I'm thinking that's what it is. I know.
Yeah, if you had to re-remind somebody about something, would it be worth doing a 2?
I think that's really what's happening here is like, let's promote the original Spinal Tap, and then let's get into Spinal Tap 2.
Weird.
That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Nightly Scroll with Haley Caronia.
I'm Haley Caronia. I scroll with the homies here in the live chat, and I love my long scrolls on my phone at night. The show is literally called Nightly Scroll. My screen time has reached astronomical levels, but I do it to get all of the videos and all of the content that you won't find anywhere else. I don't want to be surrounded by an echo chamber, so I hope you join me. Someone just said the show is great. Keep it up. Thank you. I will.
Nightly Scroll with Haley Caronia. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.